Today is a historic day for Iowa State University, for the Mid-American Energy Company, and most importantly, for our student athletes, past, present, and future. Last April, the Iowa Board of Regents approved our preliminary plans for a student athlete performance center that will be built on the north end of Jack Trice Stadium. This state-of-the-art complex will further enhance our commitment to providing excellent facilities for all our student athletes, academically and athletically. This project will include a new and expanded student academic and wellness center, a full-service nutrition and recovery facility. It'll expand the football complex, and it will redevelop the north entrance to Jack Trice Stadium. The project is scheduled to begin in the spring of 2019, pending the Board of Regents' final approval of our funding model. Much like when we move forward with the South End Zone project, a project of this magnitude requires significant private support from individual donors and from corporate partners. We are delighted to share with you that one of our longest and most loyal corporate partners, the Mid-American Energy Company, has decided to significantly increase their annual partnership commitment with our institution. Mid-American Energy's increased commitment will be used to jumpstart the funding model for this transformational project that will impact the daily lives of student athletes for years to come. Mid-American Energy has been a corporate partner of our athletics program for over 20 years. During that time, they've continually supported our student athletes, coaches, and staffs through their many partnerships with us. Mid-American Energy has helped our athletics program fund facility projects, including the Bergstrom Football Complex and the South End Zone project. In addition, for the past decade, Mid-American Energy has assisted with our department's major statewide outreach through their sponsorship of the Cyclone Tailgate Tour, powered by Mid-American Energy. Today, I'm absolutely thrilled to share with you that the Mid-American Energy Company has decided to reinvest in our student athletes through the expansion of their corporate partnership to include naming the field at Jack Trice Stadium Mid-American Energy Field. Combined with their existing commitment, Mid-American Energy is committing $1.5 million annually over the next 10 years to support our student athletes. The field name will be effective this season, beginning with our first home football game on September 1st. The stadium will continue to be named Jack Trice Stadium, named in the honor of the first African-American student athlete in Cyclone history. Now, this is much more than a logo on the field or a sign on the stadium. It's about partnering with a forward-thinking company that wants to help our student athletes excel both in the classroom and on the playing field. The leadership team at Mid-American Energy understands the value in that and are doing this unprecedented sponsorship to help build a student performance center that will benefit our 500 plus student athletes here at Iowa State. As I think about today's announcement and what it means to our institution and to our athletes, I can't help but think Mid-American Energy is obsessively, relentlessly at your service. They clearly have shown that to us over the last 20 years and have no plans to let that commitment go by the wayside over the next 10 years. Mid-American Energy has clearly had a long, rich history of supporting Iowa State University and Cyclone athletics. I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge several of the key individuals from Mid-American Energy that have fostered this partnership over all those years. Greg Abel, the Vice Chairman of the Non-Insurance Operations for Berkshire Hathaway. Bill Furman, President and CEO for Berkshire Energy Holdings. Adam Wright, the President and CEO of Mid-American Energy Company. Catherine Cooner, the Vice President for Economic Connections and Integration at Mid-American Energy Company. I'd also like to recognize several of our staff that have played an instrumental role in getting to today's announcement. Frank Nogel, our Senior Associate Athletics Director, and Chris Andrews, our General Manager of Learfield Sports. And of course, Matt Campbell, our head football coach. Before I ask Adam Wright to share his thoughts on behalf of Mid-American Energy, I just wanted to share a little insight from the day we met to discuss this idea. So several of us put on our suits and ties and went down to Des Moines to go speak with the leadership team of Mid-American Energy. And as I referenced, there were several other previous leaders that have elevated up through their organizational structure. And there was a new gentleman we were going to be meeting with that day named Adam Wright. We knew that he had a football background, had played football and grew up over in Omaha and had played at the University of Nebraska, Omaha, and had gone on to play for the New York Giants. So we thought, let's take Coach Campbell with us on this sales pitch. What we didn't know is when we walked into the room, Adam and Matt quickly went to one side of the room and talked football plays and were drawing up the future of Cyclone football, while the rest of us stood over on the other side and figured out, could we get a deal together? Little did we know that their connection in football would be the real mustard behind all of this, because it's been fun to watch their relationship grow from that initial meeting. We talked during that initial meeting that Adam is a great role model for our student athletes, to be able to see somebody that came up as a student athlete, suffered some injuries, maybe sidelined his pro career not as long as he maybe would have liked, but it was his foundational education that has put him in this position today at a significant company that has the ability to put resources towards future and current student athletes.